Come on. We're going to the classroom.
Classroom?
Lose control! Lose control!
Hello and welcome to Prudent Media's pre-poll program that we have, the survey that we had going on. Well, we thought we should introduce all of you all and hear from all the people who actually did the survey. So I have here with me my co-anchor Greta, who will be telling you all more about our lovely guest today.
Okay, then we have about 50 students of DMC college here who have done a commendable job, and let's clap once again for each other. Let's start our program by asking Neville, who is the faculty of DMC. Can you share with us some of the experiences that you had with the students, or the students share with you?
Okay, we have conducted this research in 20 different constituencies in Goa, 10 in the north and 10 in the south. This research was commissioned to us by Prudent Media. The students have had a wonderful experience. They have had a chance to see places in Goa that they have not even known of, and experience the way people live in all these different parts of Goa. I think the students would be at a better position to share their experiences with you and give you more.
So who's going to speak first?
Yeah, me.
Okay, Wahid.
Yes, my name is Wahid. One of the constituencies where I went was Sangir. Not exactly the main city, but 20 kilometers far from Sangir. It was a complete rural area. People were, they did not have proper job, they did not have proper house to live in. Their monthly income, looking at their condition, I could not easily say that their monthly income was below 5,000. But these people, they did not have proper place to live, but they had TVs with DTH services. That was something, something extraordinary. People who can't, think of having food three times a day, having a DTH service. So when I went over there and I asked about the present government, they said they did not know much about the present scenario, but they would want BJP to come to power.
Okay.
So their response was BJP and Mr. Manohar Parrikar should be the CM. That was the majority. Majority people said that.
Okay.
So that was the response.
Were you there for the first time?
Yeah,
Okay.
first time.
How was it,
the
by the way?
place? The place is beautiful. It's seriously, it's like in north side you won't find. But when I went over there, it was I have been to Dudhsagar also. So it's like while going to that area, I had the feeling, the experience that I'm going to Dudhsagar. It was very beautiful, greenery everywhere, and I just can't explain how beautiful that place.
Okay.
was.
Anyways, to conclude, Sangay is a cool place.
Yeah, it's seriously.
Well, the second
nice
one
place.
was to.
But Greta, I think before we get ahead with their experiences, one thing we need to remember is that 2,000 interviews in total, 2,000 surveys in total, and 48 of y'all. So that was roughly how many teams? Very bad at maths. So one team brought back how many interviews roughly?
100 or 125.
100 to 125, which I think is quite commendable.
Yeah,
I
of
mean,
course.
even as reporters, sometimes we don't manage to do so many interviews. And in how many days did you all do this? 4 days. I think that is the most phenomenal thing. And once again, I think we should applaud for all of you all. And you all should applaud for yourselves. Really. Commendable task. Any more such experiences? Because did you all go to the places you all were from? Now say, Wahid, are you from Sangir?
No, I'm not from Sangir. I'm from Mapsa.
You're from Mapsa. Now anybody else from any other constituency who's gone to the same constituency, or that was a rule that you all could not go or something? Yeah.
So actually I'm from Sanklim, and I traveled from Sanklim to Kankor first time. It was a very big long drive with my partner. I never seen Kankor cafe. For 2 days I worked for Kankon, and one was for KPM. Then it was enjoyable. I was with my partner. Then we gone there. Most of the people were feared to say that they were speak up about their MLAs, because they are rural area. They say that if we speak about the MLAs, they will not look after. They will not give any help to them after what they speak. So then we are convinced them your name will be not came in their survey. So they hardly they told us about this. What are the current condition about the MLAs and the government? Everyone wanted BJP should become power. Then we asked, there were question survey that which government is better for giving jobs. So they told that Congress gives jobs but they take money. Then it was just shocking. There were people in Kankon KPM who was graduated and having degrees like engineering, but they were still unemployed. They were telling that they won't get job because they are not able to pay that much of money what they want for the job. So they were telling that we want BJP should become power.
Okay, and who was your partner then? Maybe your partner wants to speak the same thing.
Himangi.
Himangi. Himangi, how was your experience? Was it the same as his?
First day we went to Salilim. There we saw people were afraid to speak openly.
Okay.
They were like, wherever our village people are, we will vote that person. And most of them, they wanted BJP to come into power. There we saw that many people were post-graduated diplomats, but they were not having jobs.
Okay.
Second day we went to Kankon. The place was really beautiful. We liked that place. And we even enjoyed. We got many experience like...
You all feel like having a picnic?
We went to Palolem beach and all.
And I think Neville must be not knowing about it.
But we enjoyed and we got to share with people their experiences. Many people, they spoke up openly. Some said that they are not interested in BJP, neither they are interested in Congress. They want something different, some good person to come up who can do good for their country and even for their village.
So they had no party in mind?
No. And one lady, she said that, can I speak in Congress?
Yeah.
She said that BJP होनी ना जाल्यार काँग्रेस होनी आमच्या गावान काय कोण पावचो ना जे दिगंबरी होनी ना जाल्यार परिकारी होनी आमच्या गावान काय कोण पावचो ना आमकां कितें जाय कोण विचारचो ना. So we are not interested in voting as such.
So was she saying that in all these 5 years that Congress has been in power, none of the MLAs or the chief minister has reached in their constituency?
No.
Or that area maybe is neglected by the candidates.
That area was Salili first.
Okay.
Let's get somebody from the north. Yeah. From the north side. Just introduce yourself.
I'm Shradali. On the first day I went to Pennem, and this survey gave us a good opportunity to go to different parts in Goa and see different places in Goa. We as students, we go home, come back to college, then again back home. That's the way we go about. But when we went for this survey, we got to know, I never knew that there are places where people didn't have a TV at their place. We went to many places where some houses didn't have a TV. Some houses were in so bad shape, like the ladies over there, it's not only one or two ladies, but majority of the ladies in Pennem, they were like crying and telling like, what are the MLAs doing for us? Nothing. So why should we vote? They were crying and like, they were telling, in the form we were not allowed to take their address or the name. But those ladies were like, okay, take my address, take my name, let the ministers come and see the state I'm living in. So they were actually crying and telling the bad things that they are going through, and they were not at all interested in voting because nothing is happening to them, no benefits. There was one more lady who was like, my husband is on bed, I have 2 sons who are well educated but they are not getting job, so no use.
So same condition everywhere actually.
Yes.
So what did you feel?
I actually felt really bad and thinking like politicians, they come up for votes and say so many things. But when you actually go to see different parts in Goa itself, people are actually crying for food even, no jobs, nothing, and the minister just come for votes. But after that, they don't take anything to do for the people themselves.
Okay.
Thank you.
I went to Santa Cruz. There one person, he was very much interested in elections. And he's like, he told me come and sit, and he's like, I'll tell you about the good points and the bad points, different MLAs. Then he told me about Babush, what good he does and what bad he does. Then he told me about Victoria, how she helps people and she doesn't go to hurt anybody. Whereas he told Babush, he will come and he will see that you're hurt, something bad happens to you if you are wrong. But mommy, she will just keep quiet, something like that.
So what do you want to say? So the people preferred Victoria than Babush?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else? Yeah.
My name is Gani D'Souza, and the first day we had gone to Panjim, and it was like around the afternoon. we stopped by this shop and there was an old man and we asked him to like fill out the survey, and he said like there's no point, the whole election's fixed and the politicians and all, people won't vote for like who would do good. They'll only vote for people who would like give them any personal benefit, the one who throws the most parties, who would pay them the most money for their votes as such. So he would say like there's no point in actual elections, all fixed. Like all elections are fixed.
What you felt?
Yeah, I feel like he had some valid points as such, but there are still actually people who actually care about Goa and would vote like honestly.
Okay. What's your personal opinion then?
I feel that it won't matter as such, like because corruption has its roots deep in everyone's pockets.
Okay. Thank you.
We have somebody over here. From which constituency you went to? What's your name? And tell us your experience.
My name is Trupti. I had been to Kerim, Valpoi Keri. Firstly, I would like to tell about the place. The place was very beautiful, very nice, and the people also there were very good. They actually made us come inside their houses, made us sit over there, and then they answered our survey questions very nicely. And most of the people there were supporting Vishwajit Rane. When we asked them who you all want the next CM, they were like Vishwajit Rane. Almost everybody was supporting him, and the people were very good over there.
What more did you? It was like a complete Vishwajit Rane, sort of, their thoughts were only on Vishwajit Rane. You got no other response over there from the people?
Almost everybody was supporting Vishwajit Rane. Okay. There was only one house wherein I went. That lady, she was in very bad condition. There was no TV at her place, and only she told me that Vishwajit Rane has done nothing good for myself. Her husband was also sick. There were educated children at her place, but they did not have job. Only that lady told me bad about him, but others, almost everybody, majority, I could say they were supporting Vishwajit Rane.
Okay, the general consensus so far in the show that we are seeing is that people are quite sad. The people are quite hurt as to whatever has happened. MLA is coming, making promises, as Shraddali just said, and nothing going forward from there for the next 5 years. I mean, there are national leaders coming in and saying, thanks to the help from the political parties, Goa has had a sustainable 5-year government. But then the fact of the matter remains to be seen how much of the people benefited.
Okay, Nikhil, we have Avindhya here who was, I think, who went to Zuari Nagar. She has to say something.
I went to Zuari Nagar, and over there I found like most of the women, they were Muslim, they were migrant. And they told me that they are facing very bad condition. They have to pay rent of 4,000 rupees. And their husband's salary is around 10,000, meaning 4,000 for rent, and remaining 6,000, meaning for the family. And even they told me that they don't know any party called BJP in Goa. They know only Congress. They put burqa, they go, they vote, and they come. They don't know anything else. Meaning this is the situation of Goa, wherein women, they don't know anything about party. They don't have any political awareness. So I feel very sad for.
In sense, they go by the family heads.
They just vote and they come. Now we were over there. We were standing over there. All ladies circled us and they were like, "Madam, mera lo, mera lo, mera lo." They were like, "हमें voting card भी नहीं मिलता. गोवा में कुछ भी अच्छा नहीं है. अगर आप महाराष्ट्र जाओ तो वहाँ पे घर वगैरह सब कुछ free है. यहाँ पे कुछ भी नहीं है." Meaning they were talking all bad about Goa. I really felt bad for those ladies. Like very bad situation.
Okay, were they talking anything about development there?
Yeah, there was a lot of garbage and all. There was even one more colony called Lamani Colony. Over there, a lot of garbage, poor conditions of people. They don't know to speak in English also.
Konkani also.
Konkani also. Meaning even.
So you all had to interact mainly in Hindi.
Yeah.
So Hindi में बोलो उन लोगों ने आपसे क्या कहा?
उन लोगों ने बहुत कुछ कहा. मैं वहाँ पे गई. I am very bad in Hindi.
How did you interact?
My partner, he helped me a lot in interacting. He's
okay.
Over there.
We'll go to the partner after we take a short break.